All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, Greenwood Stock Trading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out. All right, let's talk some NFL. We got the NFC and AFC championship games coming up Sunday. We got some update on Patrick Mahomes and Antonio Brown. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And I thought Antonio Brown was going to be a very important piece versus the Green Bay Packers for the Tampa Bay Bucks Sunday, but he will be out with a knee issue. I guess he suffered in the first round versus the football team or whenever he suffered in practice. But he was going to be monumental in the Bucks having a chance to beat the Green Bay Packers. All right, because if it's going to be like rainy, sleety, type of snowy day at Lambeau Field, they was going to need him, work in the middle. His route running, because Chris Godwin been dropping balls. Him and Chris Godwin, they best route runners. And I think Antonio Brown is going to have a huge game, murking the chains, working inside the numbers. And, I just think that's a big blow for them, man, because he was going to be the perfect weapon versus Green Bay. All right, Alexander is a good player. You're talking about in them type of conditions, Mike Evans going deep. You're going to need your guys, your chain movers, your Rob Gronkowski's, your Antonio Browns, your Chris Godwins, your Ronald Jones III out the backfield. You was going to need them guys and to lean on them. And Antonio Brown, a huge miss, especially when you don't got O.J. Howard. To be honest, his route runner and his hands was going to be important. But if he can't go because of a knee, hopefully he'll be ready to go in the Super Bowl. So what Tampa going to have to do is really rely on Gronkowski as a pass catcher. That's the number one thing, because you can't count on Chris Godwin to catch shit. He been dropping stuff left and right. Okay. So in this situation, they're going to have to count on really Rob Gronkowski, man. Or they're going to have Mike Evans kind of run the intermediate short routes, but that ain't his thing. So really it's about Gronkowski and Ronald Jones coming out the backfield on those short routes. And it's just a huge blow for them missing Antonio Brown. I'm telling y'all, he was probably going to have a monster game, him and or Gronkowski or both of them. And that's one less weapon that, Green Bay got to worry about. And they dodged the bullet there. But if Tampa can run the ball on Green Bay like they did versus New Orleans, then the loss of Antonio Brown in this game wouldn't have been so huge. But if they don't, it's an interesting game. I think Green Bay, they're the favorites. They're going to cheat for Green Bay, so they should win. But, hopefully Antonio Brown, if they do make it to the Super Bowl, he can show up there in his redemption tour. He seemed to have been on his best behavior so far. Shout out to Tom Brady for doing that. But, yeah, pretty much Patrick Mahomes clear concussion protocol today. He will be available to play Sunday. Just wonder how rusty he is, especially with you having, they took the last game of the season off, maybe, and then they had a bye week, and also how his turf toe doing. That's going to be important about how you're able to move and manipulate the pocket and break the pocket if you have to. But he's more of a pocket quarterback. They beat Buffalo like 20-something to 17 this year. It was in another rainy type game. I think it's going to rain in Kansas City, so should be interesting. They can run the ball like they did on Buffalo in the first game. Then they ain't really need Patrick Mahomes. Just the threat of him being a decoy throwing the ball should be enough. So they play Buffalo in this type of game, in this weather type of game. They expected it earlier this season. But, Patrick Mahomes is probably the best player in the league right now. People talking about Aaron Rodgers. Mahomes already been to one Super Bowl and got one, and Aaron Rodgers only got one. But, it should be interesting to see, how he do. But if he healthy, Buffalo going to have a problem. And, this is how Buffalo and their fans want it. You won't have no excuses. We playing Chad Henne. We not playing Patrick Mahomes. Really, at this point in the National Football League season, ain't nobody 100% healthy. So ain't none of them dudes out there 100. You don't want to go out there and play the Kansas City Chiefs and not play Patrick Mahomes. But then if you win the Super Bowl, who cares? But then you always have those people saying, Patrick Mahomes played, Buffalo wouldn't have won. Patrick Mahomes played, if he was healthy, Buffalo, well, he out there. Nobody out there 100%. But I'm more concerned about the turf toe than the concussion. But we'll see. Going against Buffalo, they had a lot of success running the ball. And if Andy Reid's smart, can go out there and pound the ball and preserve Patrick Mahomes, just put him in situations where, knowing where they got to be play action and, where he's just comfortable and he can get the ball out of his hands fast. But Andy Reid is a pass-happy head coach, and that's what he do. if you're out there, he probably going to pass 30 times minimum. But let me know what you guys think about Antonio Brown being out. Patrick Mahomes good to go versus Buffalo in the AFC Championship game. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, all our social media links, description. Fast way reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. We also got a Facebook group. Check out the NFL playlist. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the love support. One time for the one time. Good for the Sports TV. We gone.